make it a better place. It'll take creation.
Hi, this is Mary and Megan, and we'd like to welcome you to Mary's Stamping Happenings. Today we're going to make this cute butterfly card. What we're going to use is we're going to use the set Papillon Potpourri, Teeny Tiny Wishes. We're going to use Early Espresso Classic Ink, cardstock, an 8.5 by 5.5 pumpkin pie, a 5 by 3 3/4 inch Daffodil Delight, and then a large piece of scrap. This is just a card front, 5.5 by 4.5, but you need it big enough to get 4 butterflies on it. What we're also going to need is we're going to need the Honeycomb Impressions embossing folder. We're going to need a paper piercing mat, the paper piercing tool. We're also going to need the paper piercing pack, and this is Occasions. This comes out of the Occasions ones. There's 3 in there, and this one comes out of that Occasions paper pack. We're also going to need mini glue dots and Stampin Dimensionals. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to fold up the pumpkin pie, 8.5 by 5.5, and we're going to place that into the folder, the honeycomb folder, and we're going to run that through the Big Shot. And you'll get that. And then what we're going to do is we're going to take our mat, we're going to take the Daffodil Delight, our paper piercer, and then our template. And what we're going to do is we're just going to pierce about 5 or 4 butterflies on the Daffodil Delight. And there we have the 4 pierced. Then what we're going to do is on our pumpkin pie with espresso, we're going to stamp 4 butterflies. And I forgot, we're also going to need our large butterfly punch. And what we're going to do is we're just going to cut these butterflies, punch these butterflies out. And a tip, when you stamp these, stamp them with the little wingy things, the pointy things down off the paper, so you don't have to cut the paper to punch them out. Okay, now we've got the 4 butterflies. And we're going to, at this time, we're going to take, I'm using thank you, but you can use any of the sayings. And we're going to stamp that on the Daffodil Delight. And you can stamp it wherever you want. You can stamp it once, you can stamp it twice. I'm doing it 4 times. Then we're going to put on the back of the butterflies, I'm going to put on a couple Stampin Dimensionals on each butterfly. And then we're going to place those in the center of where we pierced the Daffodil Delight. Just be careful of these little things because they bend easily. As you notice, I'm using the ends of the Stampin Dimensionals. I like to use all of them, but I like to use on these butterflies a full dimension, unless you're putting it right smack in the middle. Sometimes will show. So I like to cut up these edges and use these edges on the butterflies. They work perfectly for it. Okay, and there we go. And then we're going to take our glue dots, and we want to glue dot this down so you can just see a hint of the pumpkin pie card behind it. If you raise it up, you don't get to see that pumpkin pie. We're going to put the glue dots on the back, and then we're just going to center that. Put that down. There's Card Thursday. Thanks for visiting. Happy stamping.
Hey, if you wanna play, make it about a place. It'll take creation, imagination.